or liberation seems to be dependent on how well we understand the Buddhist concept of emptiness.
Some questions? We
have to finish this session at 11:30. So I'm wondering whether I should carry through my explanation, presentation, or deal with the question and answers.
The question and answer prefer
Those who would prefer to have a question and answer now, if you can raise your hands.
So
those who prefer to have continued presentation.
Oh, this majority. You win now. So I think the evening session I will try to answer. So another 15 minutes I will speak. I will
continue now.
Continuously. 똥반이 있어야 돼. 그래서 말해서 봐이나. 똥반이 있어야 돼. 똥 있어야 돼. 매력이 시거다. 지금 똥스. 다가나 신게 다 매봐. 슬럽디에 다 있어야지 매봐. 다가다 매배지는 시행이야.
So when we talk about the Buddhist concept of emptiness, of course it is obvious that we are talking about absence of something. We are talking about a form of negation. Similarly, when we talk about the Buddhist doctrine of anatman, or no soul, no self theory, again we are talking about a form of negation, a form of absence.
이 연구하다 가렸으나 배랑 안서 3년 날이야. 지 가서 그러면 레더로 지게 돼야지리야. 배는식 시나를 지게 돼서 그들이야. 다 든든다 말에 대 실러이나 다 중심으로 돼 안 되지도 한다. 요 말에 사실 좀더 타져이나 아니 이 시나이네 저이네 이자로고 다 좀더 치버다 면도 하니 요야면도.
So why this insistence on this absolute negation, either it is in the case of no self, anatman doctrine, or in the case of Buddhist doctrine of emptiness, why this insistence on categorical rejection or categorical negation? Here, let us pause for a while and think about our own experience. For example, if we have a certain fear based on some kind of suspicion that there might be something here, then in order to dispel that fear, if we have the thought that maybe I'm being kind of deceived, maybe I'm being kind of projecting, maybe I'm projecting, then of course, although it will lessen your fear, but it wouldn't completely dispel it. But on the contrary, instead, if you develop the thought that this is pure illusion, there isn't anything here, I'm just imagining. And if your rejection or negation is that categorical, of course it will have an immediate impact on dispelling your fear.
다 워낙 가렸던 거래요. 가름 나르스 쓰거든요. 봐이나. 아니 각색동 쓰려 그래. 다이네 각색 쓰려다고 과셔도가. 다오는 각색 흔들지랬나?
So the question is, if that is the case, what is being negated here? What is it empty of? What are we talking about being emptied of? What is being negated here? Of course, the scripture says, it is an absence of the object of negation. We are negating something that is the object of this apprehension. And then it itself is not, not explanatory. So, of course, we have to go further and try to understand what is this? What is the actual object of negation?
No. That delaya, that nangbe shung na lolia, kansa ranju tube zeyu dong dami jikshe. Tenene songzi nidungi 가서다 송진이동 담이 직시 우메 shumbu 나로래 론네메라 숙소기 된게 랑산 나야직 여세 랑산 달론네멜이야 나야 왕키 아니 봤다.
So here, we can see that the key really lies in our understanding of what is meant by Atman in the context of Anatman. And of course, depending upon one's own philosophical interpretations of this Buddhist doctrine, the Buddha's teaching on Anatman, or there will be differences in the identification of what is being negated here, the Atma in the context of negation. So what we find is in the Buddhist literature, there are varying degrees or varying subtleties in one's identification of this Atman, the object of negation. For example, this one level is where this Atman is identified as substantially real sort of soul that exists within all of us. And so the negation of that substantially real, autonomous sort of agent or eternal soul is the meaning of Anatman. So that is one interpretation of the principle of Anatman. Then there is also another interpretation of that doctrine, which is the Chittamantra way of understanding it, where there is an acceptance that there is an understanding that the fundamental ignorance is not so much the belief in this substantially real eternal soul principle, but rather it is an acceptance or a belief in the reality of the physical world. And there is this understanding that the fundamental ignorance is the belief in the duality of mind and matter. And so the object to be negated in the context of Anatman is this belief in this duality of mind and matter. So that is another interpretation of the doctrine of Anatman. Then there is, of course, the Madhyamaka Svatrantika understanding of emptiness, where there is an understanding that although things come into being as a result of causes and conditions, and although sort of much of the status of existence is in some sense dependent on our perception, but still there is sort of some kind of intrinsic reality to the things and events. And that is, so what is being negated here is in some sense the independence of objects from the perception. So the negation of that is the emptiness. But from the point of view of Madhyamaka Prasangika school, even that is not the final meaning of the Buddhist teaching on Anatman. From the Madhyamaka Prasangika's view, so long as we have not deconstructed or dismantled this notion of any intrinsicness, a notion of any objectivity to the status of things and events, and then we are still grasping at things as real and things as objectively existent, things as enjoying some kind of independent status. So what is being negated in the context of the doctrine of emptiness is the intrinsic reality, the intrinsic existence and identity of things and events. And the negation of that is the subtle meaning or the true meaning of the doctrine of emptiness. So we see here, depending on one's own interpretation, philosophical interpretations of the Buddhist teaching on Anatman, you have varying or different understanding of what is to be negated.